This is a CBC podcast.
Buffy McNeil Boutlier is the Mi'kmaq education teacher at East Antigonish Education Centre, and she has seen firsthand the intergenerational trauma of the residential schools, which is why earlier this year she decided to use music to start a dialogue. She wrote a song called Somebody Pray. She says it's a call for healing, and she explains how this song is rooted in her own identity and in those who inspired her.
I've always been involved in the Indigenous communities. I have a lot of people in my life who are Indigenous. My children are Indigenous. When I was studying in university, I got close with Isabel Knockwood, and before she had passed, she asked me to never forget her stories that she had told, and I told her I wouldn't. And it always kind of stuck with me. So finally last year in January, I took some time aside to write, and this song just came pouring out. Isabel Knockwood, probably one of my biggest heroes. It was an honor just to have a woman like her in my life, to give me advice, to give me care. You know, her story is just mind-blowing with the strength that she was able to carry despite everything she had gone through.
And what was her story?
Isabel Knockwood is a residential school. She was a residential school survivor. She attended the Shuby School, fought to bring attention to the issue and the history of it and educate people. Through telling her story, through collecting stories of others, you know, even when she was teaching in university, you know, she was so passionate, and she was in her 80s, I think, at that time, and just so amazing to be around, so knowledgeable, yet humble, but, you know, spunky at the same time. Just, I loved her so much.
How much influence did she, because I know you work in education, how much influence did she have on your life path? Because of her, I've gained much more strength and confidence in myself, in who I am. She kind of made me want to be an educator, an Indigenous educator. I don't know what else to say. I just thought she was just so amazing, such an incredible human. And, you know, anybody who would know her, I think, would just, you know, want to be like her. It was just such a strong, powerful woman. Sorry, just being in her presence, you know, you just felt confident. So she inspired you. She did. And this song is a beautiful work, and it's very, very powerful. Tell me about the writing. Can you remember sort of where you were intellectually when you were writing this? I was trying to write with other people in the house, and I just kind of went outside to be on my own and was really meditating and thinking of people that I knew that had gone through the system or are affected with intergenerational trauma because of the system. And honestly, you know, I came back inside after about 10 or 15 minutes with the song pretty much written.
Is there anybody out there? I'm so scared and all alone. they're coming for me soon. Is there anybody out there? I'm so scared and all alone. Can you call my father, or can someone take me home? It's so dark in here and shadows fill the room. Oh, Father, can you help me? They're coming for me soon. Somebody pray. Somebody pray. Somebody pray.
Buffy McNeil Boutlier is the Mi'kmaq education teacher at East Antigonish Education Centre. That song is called Somebody Pray. She has a GoFundMe campaign right now to complete the album, and she's also working on raising money for a cultural centre in the community.
For more CBC podcasts, go to cbc.ca/podcasts.